Well, Happy New Year everyone, it's finally 2017.
Wait, no, damn it.
And wow, it's weird being behind the camera again. So let's begin this new year by talking about the year we just kicked into a giant big box labeled Bad Year and essentially just threw off into Jupiter's atmosphere. You see, people like to pull shit at 2016 and there was a lot of stuff that did suck, including some of the stuff that put 2017 up for some free notice. Did it really suck that much? Let's be clear, the election, Flint, Michigan, the Macleod occupation, Syria, celebrity deaths, rest in peace facts, and the end of positive news. I mean, to be clear, positive news ended because of a combination of my lack of interest and the stress of uploading 2 videos per week. All really did suck. They were really bad things. But 2016 is a whole entire year. It's 365 Earth days of time. A lot can happen in that time, and spoiler alert, not all of that was bad. It goes a lot deeper and a lot more complex than that. Hey, you remember the ALS Ice Bucket challenge from 2014? Well, the immense attention from celebrities, politicians, and everyone else worked. You see, if you don't know what the ALS Ice Bucket challenge is, somehow, what you did is you either donated $100 and did pretty much nothing, or you donate $10 and dump a bucket of ice water on yourself. And see, the thing is, it's a fundraiser that essentially turned into quite a bit of a meme. And not to mention a Halloween costume. Yeah, that sounds like something that'll raise awareness and money. And it did, even though some were actually afraid that it wouldn't raise much in the way of attention because it would be pushed to second place behind the spectacle of someone dumping a bucket of ice water on themselves. However, the trend, by this year, generated $115 million for research funds to fight ALS. Well, finally, another trend that's actually useful, and yeah, I mean, that didn't really happen a lot in 2016. You know, useful internet trends. Also, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is basically how winter is here in Portland. Oh, by the way, I found a new poster at the bottom of the stairs just a couple hours ago during filming. There are also some amazing movies released during 2016, like Star Trek Beyond, the 13th Star Trek movie to mark the 50th anniversary of the franchise, with a reboot movie that was actually amazing on all accounts, in that it didn't destroy Vulcan, J.J. Abrams, I'm not forgiving you for that, and it also didn't copy off of previous movies. Seriously, why would you do that? There are also movies like Deadpool, which I didn't watch, Zootopia, which I did watch on Netflix, which is actually a really amazing children's movie about combating racism, stereotypes, and discrimination in a fictional society. Rogue One, I guess I should mention that for the Star Wars fans. There was also Arrival and Moana, where the voice actress of the lead character was actually the same ethnicity as her character, and the character wasn't English or German or anything. Honestly, how have I not seen those two? I discovered a planet about 1.3 times the size of Earth orbiting the habitable zone of the star Proxima Centauri. Now, we've been finding a lot of potentially habitable planets in the solar system, so you might be wondering, you know, oh, why is this so significant if we can't even confirm that it's actually habitable, which it probably isn't, but we can hope. Well, that's because Proxima Centauri is part of a trinary star system, which are actually the 3 closest stars to Earth and only 4.37 light years away. I mean, granted, that's still several trillion kilometers away, but hey, it's better than over 1,000 light years away, you know? I mean, aliens on that planet would be able to tell that my channel exists, so go science! And all this doesn't even mention promises of Harriet Tubman being on the 20 orbit by 2030, solar power being determined to be the cheapest power source out there, I wonder how, and something I made a video about earlier this year, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series for the first time in 100 years. If you never watched the video yet, then the video is about what the world was like 100 years ago when the Cubs last won. Spoiler alert, very different. And not to mention Beyonce's Lemonade album, and not even to mention gravitational waves, exactly like those that Einstein predicted exactly 100 years ago, finally being detected here on Earth. What else? Oh, I started translating my videos into Spanish. So, si habláis más español que inglés, podéis ver unos de mis videos más recientes. So this year did actually suck quite a bit, but it's not a complete shitfest. And in reality, a crappy year is kind of a weird accusation to make, as, you know, a year it's completely arbitrary. I mean, on the grand scale of things, 2016 essentially never existed. And also keep in mind other calendar systems, like the Jewish calendar says that it's the year 5777, and it started a couple months ago, And the Islamic calendar says the year 1438, which also started a couple months ago, because Rosh Hashanah and Ras Hashanah happen to coincide this year. In fact, I don't even make New Year's resolutions. I just, think of something I should stop doing. It's like, hey, I should probably stop doing that. Alright, I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah, you can tell I spend New Year's alone. Thanks for watching the first KhAnubis Productions video of 2017. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a like and comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Oh, by the way, thanks for 600 subscribers, everyone. That's awesome. And, as always, I will see you next Sunday.